Welcome everyone to this impromptu background to a behavior code podcast. We're at the tattoo parlor. This is FTF. FTF tattoo. Now, anybody that can guess what FTF stands for, FTF tattoo, then I will applaud you and also name you on the podcast. You'll become slightly famous.
Fuck the feds.
Okay, fuck the feds tattoo. Bonus points to Akash. Give him a platinum star, and that's awesome. Okay, he got it. Juan, you put a big. It's awesome. Yeah. All right, we're here. We got a big audience. We got Fernando Caro in the house, Michael Moynard, Akash Inti, Brian Casella is here getting a tattoo on the back of his arm. And here, I'll put this out for now. And we got Juan. Juan here. He's a speaker at Brian Casella. A little shout out to Brian Casella. He's doing his big event in February in Las Vegas. I don't know any realtors listening to this. Juan's going to be featured there, and he's got quite a story to tell. I even saw some of that story when I first came in here today, right, Juan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was fun. I can't tell you, though. You'll have to go to the seminar to hear it. So I'm here talking about behavior code, people that have graduated the Messengers or Caveat program from my teacher, Arash Dibazar. They get featured on this podcast right now. I'm just going to be talking about the amazing weekend that just happened in Hollywood, but even more is what's coming up. Because long ago, AZD, if you don't know who AZD is, it's 5 beautiful girlfriends. Maybe one day he'll have 6, one day he'll have 3, one day he'll have 2. But it's been a long time that he's had 5 now, and you just always got to kind of put in that clause that somebody could leave. But why is it worth mentioning? Is because that's such a unicorn. It's such a dragon. It's such a rare, a genie, or it's like almost a mythological thing. Like any man, if you put him in a private, anonymous poll and ask them if they wouldn't want what he has, the information is not going to get shared anywhere. Show them pictures of what he has. And you're going to find a vast majority that say yes, in their own way. If you word it in a way that it's like, you don't have to have these women, but like, do you want 5 beautiful women, 4 multiple beautiful women, however you name it, they're going to say yes. And here's a man that's doing it. Actually, he's doing what all men want to do, but no other men seem to be able to do. At least in this part of the world where you can look up YouTube, Instagram, whatever. You see some polyamorous or polygamous guys on Instagram. And good job. It doesn't have that vibe that I'm looking for, but good job. That's in the direction. But it's like a 2 or 3 story building compared to a skyscraper. It's good job you built that, but this is like monumental. And so graduates of a program from Arash Dibazar, he comes down to Hollywood, does this 3-day event. It's an amazing thing. Long ago, that's why I was saying all this. Long ago, he said on like one of his lectures, he does this lectures, that if you want to get good at pickup, what he would do is move to Hollywood, get 5 or 6 guys, everybody put in $1,500, get a 9K mansion, and just go out gaming like the mystery method, so to speak, but infused with seductive instinct, kind of the lifestyle game of it, that you don't drop your avatar, you bolster your avatar, the avatar that is of service to humanity and has a bigger purpose than just a girl or a girlfriend or a wife. It's your purpose. It's that thing that when she comes or she goes that you are left with also in this life, assuming you're not dead. I mean, that's a different thing, but that's actually part of it, and that's also, it's all of those concepts make everything bigger than just the relationship. What happens after death? What are thoughts magic? Are words magic? So I came to this conclusion that it's something I want to do. I see the opportunity. It's like when I'm graduating my PhD and I see the opportunity that, there's a yoga training happening in India, the right time, right amount of money, what I got. Okay, I'm going to sell everything, finish PhD, boom. It's like not a day to waste there, transition, come back. I have the PhD, but have 0 to do with anything. I'm born again, fully invested in going to be a travel yogi. Now I'm reanalyzing travel yoga. I'm fitting it in my schedule. When could I go to Hollywood, California? When could I draw 4 or 5 guys to consistently pay $1,500? Maybe 1 month rent, maybe 2 months rent if you Airbnb it. More likely a 12-month lease if you really have that trust with your fellow brothers. And you know, you all agree on the location or whatever. Do you want to be in the Hollywood Hills, or do you just want to be around that you could, you know, Uber? Hollywood Hills, I mean, it's right there. But you sacrifice space for the coin, you know? What other variables was I looking at? What other variables are in the, we got some messengers here. It's really only open to messengers. It's difficult to really consider any outsiders. I mean, there's a few guys that I've seen around for a while that, you know, for example, Christian Delgado, you could definitely be considered, you know, but it's still a thing. And so looking at that, so we got some messengers on, we got some a messenger here with me. Let me know, what are you thinking, guys? What do you feel about this? Or don't be the message of silence is cool too. Silence is communication as well. Okay, I'm seeing symbols, positive affirmative symbols. Yeah, you know, so the idea is there could also be a revolving room, let's say, a room that 1 month the guy comes out. The problem with that is, not to endure my voice crack, is that on the month they're not there, everyone else that has committed to the house pays to that slack, picks up that slack. So, you know, the revolving room by reason should cost a little more because you're in uncertainty, and when you bust out, you've got to be rescheduled, this or that. Someone's got to fill your spot. Someone could come for 2 months, 3 months. Mind you, this is the idea that AZD may or may not have a room there also for himself. But even if not, once a month events in Los Angeles, you know, and with everybody that's living in this house consistently in proximity to a lot of potential interactions, you know, a lot of potential interactions with the type of people that you want to be meeting in these venues or around in the greater Los Angeles area. Like for me, I would definitely be going to every yoga studio, picking the best teachers, and what I'd be doing with my social dynamics, funneling that into my yoga experience, being known as that guy in the Los Angeles area, killing it there. And meanwhile, I can do my travel things because I'm near a major airport. So a good gig comes up, I'm still that travel guy. But really using the mansion scenery and setting and background to bolster my videos and especially I'm going to double down on my YouTube yoga videos. Got a great mansion background. I'm meeting all kinds of beautiful people that I bring into my yoga videos. I become known as that guy. That it's always an interesting guy in the background of that video, and his yoga is great. And you can be that guy also for what you do. Using the mansion, we pool our resources and get something big and get something in a good location. And then we're all out there with our feelers 4 or 5 days a week. We make it a point. We've located ourselves and we've collected our attention so that we can make a social experience happen. Because our goals at God level or genie level or whatever level involves a lot of cooperation from a lot of beautiful people, high level people. And, you know, so we need to master that skill. When we all pull our resources together, that once a month party, twice a month party that we put together using maybe Hypnotica skills even, you know, could be legendary. A book would be written about it, a movie. Are you kidding? It's an opportunity of a lifetime, of multiple lifetimes. When the fuck has this ever happened before? Except you could call Project Hollywood almost, but it's, you know, you could call it that. I mean, all shout credit. They paved a way, but this will be different. How? It's, you know, that's to be written. We write, written, right? Written, not written. I ain't from, you know, downtown England or whatever. That makes sense. I don't think that England has a downtown. You know what I mean? But so we got some Instagram viewers, we got some Facebook viewers, we got some people live here on Zoom. What are your thoughts about? Let me think. Everybody on Zoom actually right now is a messenger. What do you guys think about a Hollywood mansion? Anything? Any 2 cents you got to toss in? Unmute yourself or type it out.
Yeah, I got something.
Yeah, go for it, man.
You know, definitely securing the base here in Los Angeles, as even myself right now in my personal life, I was even considering going out to San Jose and getting a base out there. But with the idea of this bringing about, you know, I'm very excited to, you know, partake in, you know, creating this Project Hollywood and really creating the experiences as we move forward in time and as the technology continues to advance, our mindset continues to advance, and our beingness is, well, I can say from my personal aspect, this is something I'm 100% committed to doing. There's no questions about it.
That's what I was telling Brian. I said you're 100% committed. And the reasons why Hollywood is better, not only as per Arash's suggestion, but he backed it up, the selection is not as good. It's not as densely populated up north. The rent is more, and you're traveling really far. You can always go up once a month. A person comes live to Messengers and alumni come back, and it's right there. And he's also coming down to LA once a month. And how much are you going to go up to San Jose anyway? Once a month? So, and in this case, we can pull together our resources and mansion it up. We can always, choose a remote location. And if we wanted to do, I think it's less likely to really pool resources for a mansion kind of experience in San Jose. And I don't see the nickname they call it, Man Jose. Ratios are different, right? Because it's Silicon Valley. So anyway, that's really good to know that you're in on it. There's 1, 2, 3 for sure, right? And, partial, we'll see AZD's in there who, Akash has given his yes, but I want to see what can we pull together? 4, 4.5, 4.5, 5 guys, Okay, what do you guys think?
Well, so Yogi Chris, this would be my question. Like I said before, I love this idea. I love the idea of creating almost like other than Project Hollywood, almost like the Playboy Mansion in some sense, of like a place where gentlemen come together and decides to bring together from all different fields, bring together the best of the best and create a lifestyle that's just larger than life. That's like a movie of all of the hottest girls dying to be a part of, but all of the men of men just being like, yo, I want to get in on this. I want to learn more about what do you guys do here? What is it that you guys are doing in this specific location that no one else could ever do or ever pull together because of all of the unique skill sets that you guys have? So my question though is like, what's the big goal or what's the big aim for it? What's the vision as to collectively that we could create as to what would make this larger of a vision of something than something that's ever been done before,
Well, it's really nothing short of changing the face of the earth and the evolution of mankind. And what else can I really hope for? I could go alien with it and influence them, but that's great. That's so change the evolution of the face of the earth, both socially in our own industries. I can see next levels for everybody on what we're doing, and especially having that kind of social experience, the high value people that we collectivize through our intelligent communication, our presence, our social savvy, and our collective effort can open a lot of doorways. And how we change the earth is, I see through my social influence, through the media, and through in person in the Los Angeles community. That's a hot spot around the planet. People everywhere know Los Angeles, California. So could that be a leap? What do you call it? Leaping, a leaping pad for Tokyo, Bangkok. I don't know, Shanghai. I don't even know these places. Istanbul. I don't know. Wherever you want to go with it, to do whatever, so it becomes a global network on whatever we excel at. We're all superheroes, and that's just what it is. Sorry to say. Sorry, not sorry. What is that thing? I don't know. So, we are superheroes, so try to stop me. Try to stop us. If nothing else, I'm the superhero if you can't stop me, because I'm not resisting you trying to stop me, but I'm also persistent. I'm the unstoppable force. And I'm an immovable object to your force. Whatever that is. Like the woman that on the behavior code IG today, she's commenting. Now, I gotta admit, I asked for it by tagging happy marriages and loving marriages and whatever, even though I was posting a meme about, if you Google this one thing, like men trying to tell their wife, and then, or something, I forget what it was. It had a bunch of statements. I could look at it on my IG. So, yeah, I forgot what I'm saying that. Anyway, you had something I could tell you were unmuting to say something?
Yeah, just bringing about, this collective group, as you mentioned, superheroes. I can definitely see everybody in their collective feels supercharged, especially in the base of Los Angeles with the environment of a fucking mansion. Just that right there alone is going to create exponential, potential for everyone. And so you as a yogi, I can see you becoming real famous in LA, and all of us in our collective fields as well. So the thought of even doubt, it doesn't even cross my mind. So this is something I'm super excited about. My question would only be is when. I'd like to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really, because I'm looking at organizing this sort of thing, and then I have my yoga business that I'm thinking about. I have events that I've committed to, especially in January, February. And so I would look at not sooner than March 1st. And, but March sounds like a good time, and if not March, then it would be June 1st, would be like the backup, so it's really about looking for what's available, sizes, bedrooms, furnishings, location, price range. Your guys are realtors. I'm probably sounding redundant as fuck right now, the stats. And, so Akash, I could see you just exploding on your YouTube with this kind of team effort, brotherhood. And my goal would be to be able to recreate in my own fashion in any city of the world. I need to bolster my skill sets. I recognize this. And for that, I need rapid exposure, in the words of Vince Kelvin, and to be around where there's heavy circulation or strong circulation of social interactions, and also the potential to be a leaping frog, so making it like a major city that's prominent in my industry. It's just an incredible thing. So Fernando, maybe you'll get on some stats for us, find us something. And Michael, Eros, what do you guys think? Is that something you'd be interested in? Oh yeah, Eros is coming live this month.
Yeah.
Pilot.
Yeah, Yogi Chris. I just got off the train here, but that's something that would be fucking amazing. Just the fact that we could, like you said, regroup and put a lot of people that have a common interest in together, and living in Los Angeles would be amazing. So that's something I'd be looking forward to, for sure.
Nice. Does that mean you're in? You think you're going to be in?
Say that again?
Does that mean you'd like to be in for what, like a month or like 6 months? What would you want to be stationed in what would you want to be living there for? Or you just think it's a cool idea for us?
No, it would be I'll be there for a long term, like 12 months or something.
Michael Warner saying he's in for 12 months. Wait, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if Sultan's in on it because he'd have to relocate his whole business. Akash, maybe, right? Maybe. I don't know. You told me yes. You're down?
Yeah, I could be convinced, yeah.
You can be convinced on 12 months or one of the revolving? Cool. Eros is telling me he's sick. That's cool, man. Be well. Be well. Anybody on Instagram, if you're watching Facebook, let me know if you're interested in the messengers. This is the highest level language training on planet Earth by the highest level influential speaker on Earth. Go ahead. You said you were saying something? Oh, I thought you were saying something. Okay. So what else needs to be said about the vision or the dream? What am I not considering?
It's a matter of finding people that are committed, man.
Finding people that are committed.
Are they interested or are they committed?
Are they interested? Are they or are they committed? Yes.
Committed.
Committed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think it's time to start looking at it. Let's look for March 1st. Let's get it started there, and the sooner the better.
And shout out to Juan for trusting us to stay here.
Seriously, shout out to Juan, FCF Tattoo, and awesome. I'm looking at the time. That's about what I would have to say now. It's really exciting. Oh, Thursday, there's a messengers meeting Thursday at 10 p.m. It's later, so 10 p.m. Thursday Pacific time. And what else? Anything else coming up? I guess that's the end. Yeah. All right. Blessings.